Hello my K-pop crackheads. I'm bored so I'm making another video again. Today I'm going to discuss my favorite and least favorite looks on my biases. I am only going to talk about 7 people since I don't stand that many people or groups, so hopefully this video won't be too long. A lot of this is based on hairstyles since they make up a big part of the styling during comeback and music videos. However, I consider the overall aesthetic and fashion too. Anyways, let's get started. The Odd View era was the best look on Minho, and honestly I was pissed when they performed View Live and his hair was black. However, I can't complain much because he was looking like a whole meal during every performance during this era. However, dirty ash blonde Minho is superior and the reason I wake up in the morning. I talked about this in my unpopular SHINee opinion video, but Lucifer's visuals were tragic, including Minho's. Throw the whole MV and photoshoot away. He didn't deserve to look like this and neither did any of the other members. I hope their stylists were fired after the filming of the MV. I first got into BTS literally through Jimin and his red hair only. I'm a sucker for red hair and Jimin looked so damn good during the Dope and HYYH era. Someone email Big Hit and tell them to bring back this look on him please. I know everyone would die for Jimin's pink hair during the Not Today era, but I honestly wasn't a big fan of it. It looked sort of unfinished and I think the darker pink hair from Boy With Love looks way better. Also, side note, I want to talk about how terrible this sweater looks on my mochi. Everyone likes this picture so much, but honestly I hate it. I felt like the stylist just threw stuff together for his fashion pieces during this era. However, Big Hit redeemed themselves during the Love Yourself era, so I'm not too mad now. After much research and consideration, have come to the conclusion that SM most cares about Hee-chan when he is promoting with Dream, visuals included. Which comes to no surprise why my first and last is my favorite look on my full sun. Once again, I'm a sucker for red or burgundy hair and Hee-chan served schoolboy looks during this era. His tan skin was able to pop with his clothes and hair and I was living for it. Limitless was a tragic visual era for everyone, but I honestly feel like Hee-chan had it the worst. They dyed his hair red, which is amazing, but then they decided to use a chainsaw to cut his hair. If they curled it or slicked it back it probably would have been salvageable, but no, they decided to throw a hat on during the entire MV and put him in that tacky ass sweatsuit. God, I hate this look so much, it makes me so angry, so I'm going to stop talking about it. Bye. Red Velvet Joy is the definition of visuals and she pretty much serves every era. It was so hard to choose, I was torn between Power Up and Red Flavor era, but eventually I decided to pick Ice Cream Cake. If you all don't know, I'm an Ice Cream Cake era supremacist and I would kill my entire neighborhood to look like any of them in that MV. I love red hair on Joy, but the muted red, strawberry blonde hair was a look and will always be a look. After defining visuals since the Peekaboo era, SM decided to be lazy with Joy's styling during the Really Bad Boy era and I'm not happy with it. They snapped with Seulgi and Yeri but decided to pay my bias dust. The awkward hair length and bangs on Joy was honestly not it. I love Yoonyeon so much it hurts, and although people sleep on her visuals, I am an intellectual and know beauty when I see it. It was hard to pick for her too, but ultimately I had to pick Knock Knock because I loved the curly gray hair that she had and her makeup was really cute during this era too. Dance the Night Away was really close, but this one is my fave. Also, can we talk about her legs? She ended all leg models' careers during this era and her outfits were really cute too. Also, stream Knock Knock You Coward, stop paying that song dust. I feel like JYP stopped caring about Junjian during Signal. Yes, her outfits were cute, but all of them pretty much wore the same outfits, so the things that made them stood out was their hair and makeup. However, Yoonyeon's hair was so bland I wanted to cry. People don't realize that you can actually do so much with short hair, but I guess that never got through JYP's stylists. They didn't even try and just stuck some bobby pins on her and called it a day. EXO is another SM group that knows how to serve looks during comebacks, and my biased son is a style chameleon and skinny legend. It was so hard because I wanted to choose red hair from either Tempo or Coco Bop for him, but I wanted to be less biased. So ultimately I chose the Monster, Lucky One era because his duality was no joke. The Lucky One look was very innocent anime boy next door, and Monster was a sexy dark BDSM look that snatched me bald. Everyone used to rave about Sun's rainbow, tasseled hair during Wolf, but I was not here for it. Alongside hating the song, I hated his visuals during this era. The haircut did nothing for his facial features and he just looked weird. I'm glad he was able to grow and prosper after that tragic era. Next is Hyuna from 4 Minute. Technically she is not my bias because I truly love all of them, but I did like her a little more sometimes, which was a part of Cube's plan, but whatever. I originally wanted to talk about her looks during her group eras, but TBH most of them were forgettable except Crazy and Hate. So I decided to talk about her solo looks. I literally could not choose between Red and Babe, so I'm putting both. She came to slay during these eras and I still haven't gotten my wig back from 2014. I love Hyuna in black hair and soft makeup, I would die for it. Also the songs slap and she was able to show off her sexiness in 2 unique ways we stan. Lip and Hip was honestly a train wreck that I wish we could forget. I never was a fan of the song and the visuals didn't make it any better. She looked like she was on drugs with that eye makeup, and although I don't mind her with blonde hair, this was not it. She just looked tacky and I hated to see my queen look that way, but at least that era is gone. Alright folks, that's it. Do not come for me if you didn't agree, these are my opinions and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you guys like this one, I may do one about my favorite and least favorite looks on my bias records too. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay colorful.